All right. Well, here we go. Joseph Rogers here, and I have with me the Remedy crew, or at least three pieces of them. So introduce your first self first over there.
All right. Hi, I'm Allison Rose.
Talking to the microphone. Get it closer to your face. It's okay to get real close to it.
Hi.
There you go.
Oh,
Now
that
you
sounds
sound
better.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm Allison Rose. I am one of the owners of Remedy. I am the sort of brain. Remedy was my brainchild slash baby, and this is part of my crew.
So your brain came up with this idea.
My brain did.
Nice. And in the middle we have.
I'm Jessie. Can you hear me? There we go. I'm Jessie. I'm the bar manager and bartender at along with our other bartender Ryan, who is phenomenal at Remedy.
Shout out to Ryan.
Woo!
Shelby, who are you?
I am Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. No. I'm Shelby. I'm a host and server at Remedy.
Nice.
These two are more than just bartenders and servers, though. They have put their heart and soul into making it what it is today.
Absolutely. I can vouch for that because I've seen it happen as you guys were getting ready for your soft opening. Man, you guys were putting in some serious work, putting in some serious hours. You know it's bad when you're like, hey, come over and hang out and chill and party with me. And they're like, no, sorry, I got to rip this wall apart. You know, so that's respect right there. And so let's start with the soft opening, as I like to call hard opening, because it looked pretty damn hard.
Ooh, yeah.
First of all, what are some challenges that you ended up facing?
Yeah. So I am a really good planner. Like, that's one of the things that I pride myself in. So I had everything very well planned out. I had been testing out our POS system, which is point of sale system, which is how you type in food and drink orders. And that's how you communicate to the kitchen what each table has ordered, and how you communicate to the bar what people have ordered for drinks. And the 5 minutes before we opened, I took the system out of test mode, and everything that I had put in there, table numbers, communication pathways, completely got deleted.
They did not transfer over. That's fucked.
Right. And so that, in addition to when we opened the doors, every single table was packed. We were at capacity within the first 10 minutes. So we're running around trying to figure out how to, this had not come up as an option, something we could plan for. So we're just running around, bumping into each other, handwriting things, throwing them at the kitchen. The kitchen's like sweating because it's hot, and they're yelling at me like, we need a food runner, and also the tickets, once the tickets did start printing out, everything was under my name, rather than whoever put the order in. So the tickets are like, we need a burger for Allison, a burger for Allison. I'm like, all the tickets are under Allison. So yeah, it was a lot of chaos.
Okay, but it seems like you guys handled it pretty well. I know Lori and I walked up, and there was some people standing outside, and we were like, is this the line to get in? And they're like, yep. I was like, all right, we're going to keep walking. That's good, though. That's good. So, Jesse, tell us something that you were surprised by how well you guys handled something. So, something good and positive.
Oh well, just a brand new menu and brand new cocktails. Everything. The entire team is so passionate about it, and we're so excited about it. We've been nonstop getting to sample the food, and we had people coming in that have heard about it just through word of mouth, and they're trying the food and calling friends, hey, come down. We're here, and this is amazing, and we can get you in to try it out, which was really cool. So we had a lot of people that really spent some time and tried the menu out and tried a lot of the drinks, and went online to tell people about it. So it's been really exciting. And we had no idea how that was going to go down. So
Yeah, well, I saw that when Allison made the event page public, that might happen. That there might be people excited about getting to try a speakeasy that was a soft opening public. So the word got out for sure. How about you, Shelby? What would you say you took away from the first 2 days of soft opening that you've been impressed by?
The team. I had never served before. The other server had never served before. Jesse had never bartended before. Allison's done that type of work before, but not all of it all at once and have to deal with everything all at once. And it was only hectic for the first couple hours, and we got our system down and we pulled it off, and we were at capacity the entire time. We were planning on being open till 11, and we actually ran out of food and had to shut down early because we ran out of
That's a
food.
good problem to have.
It is a good
Yes.
problem. People's like, well, you should have bought more. And it's like, well, we couldn't have possibly. There wasn't enough room to put it. We were
Yeah.
fully stocked.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
And
yeah.
Ryan ate it all. So I'm kidding. I don't know about that, but I will say, mad respect to you guys for pulling it off. It's you guys are definitely going in at it head first into the fire, and I absolutely love that approach. Some of the things that I've approached in my life has been the same way, and at first it's grueling. At first it's definitely a grind. But all you have to be good at is learning from your mistakes, learning from your good traits, and building off of those things, and you'll be perfectly fine. And you'll be streamlined, and I'm excited for you guys. You guys are killing it. And in life, sometimes you got to take these jumps and these risks, right, to find out whether or not you're made of it. And this is one good way to go about doing it. So, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just want to second what Shelby said about the crew. Like, the first soft opening, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in my brain where I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was freaking out, and they all remained really calm. Like, every time, and I'm trying to tell people good job along the way, just so they know that I appreciate them. But every time I ran into Jessie, I'd be like, are you okay? What's going on? And she'd be like, we're doing great. You're like super calm. Shelby remained super calm. So like it was, I mean, just for me, that was a huge help in my ability
Having
to.
that support, for sure.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Emotional and physical.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that time I took a bunch of hits of LSD and got on the ferry to Seattle. And we walked from the ferry to the Science Center and watched the IMAX movie. And on the IMAX screen, it was intense. And the surround sound, it was intense. And my wife at the time, I kept asking her the whole time because she also did LSD. I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And then we get out of the theater and she's like, why did you keep asking me if I was okay? And I was like, because I was not okay. So I just needed someone to check in with to let me know that we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. And it kind of reminds me of that, of having that support. Like, you were just probably overwhelmed and over concerned with so many other people due to the nature of the situation.
Right.
Just getting slammed right out the door like that.
Yeah.
There was nothing soft about that.
No.
But at the same time, it's kind of a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise. I think it's going to make you guys stronger for sure.
Well, the location's great. We had some people take that opportunity to go peruse some of the new stores down there. The arcade's right next door, and we have great neighbors that have been super supportive and helping out in little ways and giving their feedback. And it's a nice little area. Like 4th Street in Bremerton has some businesses that have really moved in. We got Mystic Movement across the street, which is a lot of fun. Those owners have been helpful, and they came in with a soft opening, and we've just had a lot of support.
Yeah, I mean, downtown has definitely flourished. Right next to you is Quarters, the owner of that. He's a really cool guy. I know
They've
him.
been so great.
Yeah, he came over with his. He brought a lot of people.
Nice. And Ashley's Pub is right there.
Yep.
Dog Days is right there.
Yep.
Yeah, the owner of Dog Days came through and supported us too.
Absolutely. He's been very supportive.
He
he's
and his
excited.
Yeah, they were extremely supportive, and they enjoyed the food. They gave me great feedback, and they got a couple cocktails, one of our Bee's Knees signature cocktails.
Nice. I think one of the rare things that you find in Bremerton is that the business owners down there in downtown, some of them don't see each other as competition.
Yes.
They see them as in the same fight together. And when you can get that kind of pull and support from other businesses. That's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially 1920s speakeasy themed bar. How do you not like that?
Right?
It's so cool. The color scheme, everything.
So many people came out dressed up. It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And we were offering 15% off a cocktail if you do that. And so people were they were dancing. They had all their, nice 1920s and suits and dresses. It's fantastic.
I bet that was really cool to see.
One thing I want to add onto the question the answer for your question earlier, another thing that was impressive is that half the staff, it was their first day doing it. It was the kitchen's full. I mean, the kitchen guys have been doing it for a long time, but it was their first time, just having to go with this menu, and nothing got sent back, no food, no drinks.
Yeah.
Nothing got sent back day one.
Very nice. Yeah, it's really easy to not have the experience and to go into something like that and it turned into a shit show real quick. But luckily, it seemed like you guys had enough, mental strength to be able to pull through and make it past that, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and what I think it is that everyone on this crew gives a fuck, like really, really gives a fuck. So,
Well, we were all there remodeling. We all put in all the time, and all of us put in effort. And so it's something we all believe in and something we're actually a part of. We didn't just get hired at a place.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you pay for college yourself, you try harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a dream of Allison's for a while. So we are all people that she's shared her vision and her dream with. She's been working really hard on this, and this has been go, go, go. She's taken a huge leap with all of this, but at the same time, she's put in the work. Like, this is a great, fantastic business. It's a place that a lot of people have come in and said, Bremerton needs this, and I think everyone on the crew agrees with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that when Allison was first talking about opening up her bar and wanted to know if I wanted to be a part of it, I gave it some serious thought, and the one thing that I took away from it was I don't think I'm in a position to commit that much of my life to something for that many months at a time.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
But hopefully now you see exactly what I'm talking about. Because when I see you have to go through this, I admire you for it. But at the same time, I'm like, that's the exact reason why I couldn't commit to something like that. Not right now, because I do want to open up my own room one day.
Yeah.
But the timing has to be right. You have to
Absolutely.
be ready mentally, physically, emotionally to be able to take something like that on. So fucking hats off to you and your crew for fucking doing that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of support, too, from the local comedians in Kitsap County, and that's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we're hoping that that's going to be our new after party spot.
Oh, yeah.
So after the comedy shows, we can mosey on down and have a little after party, do a podcast, do a private show for the
Absolutely.
members, whatever, stuff like that, have a secret swing party. Swing dance.
I was going to say that happens in the basement.
Yeah, we don't have a bowl big enough to put all those keys in.
Yeah, exactly. Swing dance party one of these days. But yeah, I know that the community that has rallied behind you, close friends and family, and even some strangers, you have a strong support group, and that's so important to have right out the gate. I think you're leaving a great impression with the customers, which is also really important. They're going to be eager and wanting to come back again, which is how you need to do it, for sure. And so let's talk about your grand opening on Friday, which is 2 days from now.
It sure is.
So tell us what you have in preparation for the grand opening.
Well, our liquor order will have arrived, which it hadn't for the soft opening, so that'll be fun. It's just like the soft openings. We are going to all be dressed up in 1920s gear. We got some cute dresses, and Shelby looks amazing in his suit. And I'm expecting things to go a lot smoother. The second soft opening went a million times smoother than the first. So I'm only expecting us to get better and better. Our kitchen's ready to serve to cook the food through the night. I don't think we'll run out, but if we do, that's also not a bad thing. is how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, for sure. Because then we can just fucking make our own meals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get there
Just make shit
early if you want to try some of the really hot items, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, do we have a public event page set up for the grand opening yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's on my list of things to do.
Awesome.
On my, yeah, there's
So we'll
about-
get that done today, and then we
Yeah.
can start sharing away.
Yep.
And then also try to make sure we're packed for the grand opening.
Yes.
So,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Also, our craft cocktails have been, I think, like very close to perfected, if not perfected. Jesse behind the bar has just been experimenting away and creating not only like delicious cocktails that are based off of Prohibition era cocktails, but they're also beautiful. And so I suggest people try our Aviation, our Bee's Knees, Perfect Man. Paloma, Perfect Manhattan. They're just incredible, and
Nice.
the bartenders have
Well,
put
the one drink I keep hearing good things about is the one you named after your dog. Is that
dog
on the
and
menu?
dad.
Dog and dog.
The dog was named after my dad, so
Okay.
yes.
Kind of an Indiana Jones thing we got going on.
Yeah, the Lester was a creation from Jesse's beautiful brain, and it. Why don't you just describe it?
Oh, well, it's peanut butter and ginger and with a little bit of, it's one of those hot cocktails though. So we have some
Spicy.
spice to it. Just like, well, we've had, the thing about Allison's father is he has put so much into making the bar what it is. He's a phenomenal, wood craftsman. He's an engineer. He really has been there alongside all of us. And we wanted to do something that was uniquely like her father, to represent opening the bar and appreciating everything that he did to make it what it was.
Nice.
But the dog's name is also the same. So
Lester's also been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
He made a little special appearance on soft opening. My dad went to take him for a walk because he was in the office, and Lester shimmied his way out of his collar and went running through the restaurant.
Nice.
Shelby got bit.
He is spicy. He's like, I'm streaking, leave me alone.
but he's also one of the sweetest dogs too.
Oh,
Yeah, he's my
So,
best friend.
Yeah.
So we're not going to put him down for the biting of Shelby.
No, I don't think he's capable of drawing blood. He's got a tiny little mouth.
That's true.
So yeah, we that came up with that drink. It's something unique that I haven't seen any of the restaurants or bars in Bremerton offering something like that. We wanted to really stand out, and it's a great drink. If you're a fan of peanut butter, this takes it to a whole nother level, and so we've had great feedback with it.
It's one of those drinks where you describe it and people are like, I don't know, and then we push it a little bit and they try it and they're like, I'll have 5 more, please.
Yeah, no, it's one of the most popular drinks. And
Yeah.
because it's like, it's screwball whiskey, ginger, and habanero, and they're just like, what? And then but if they like the spicy drink, they try it like, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so the grand opening will be Friday, June 4th at 3 p.m.?
Yes.
3 p.m. So what are your normal business hours going to be?
3 to midnight.
3 to midnight.
And then when the COVID restrictions end, it'll be 3 to 2. And eventually we want to start doing a weekend brunch. But that's in the future when we have everything kind of set.
And also in the future, you were talking about having some members, right?
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about that.
we want to do a VIP program where you buy into the program and then you get special perks. You get to be called a VIP, which is pretty fun. And we haven't defined the program fully yet, so we'll release details as we have it. But it'll come with fun opportunities and perks and swag and special events.
Special events, big part of that, and
Yeah, comedy,
also
music probably.
yeah, and also a little bit more insight to what's going on. What are we planning on? What are we coming out with? As a VIP member, we've had the soft opening and we got so much good feedback. We would love people that are equally interested and passionate and want to support the business to have a place where we can introduce and get their feedback on things. So it's kind of exciting too to so many people like stepped up to help with that and enjoyed it and told us they appreciate it. So we want to keep that going.
And speaking of that, if you out there are watching this and you were there for the soft opening and you will be planning on going for the grand opening, please go to the Facebook page and Google and leave a positive review. Let's really get these reviews kicking in. Please share your experience so not only can people know what to expect, but the crew can, have some reassurance that they're doing good.
Yeah.
And that's really important. And everybody knows that there's always room to get better. And if I know this crew as well as I do, then they're just only going to get better and they're stronger. And I can't wait to see what the product is in the year or 2 years from now.
Yeah.
When we start getting a little bit better about restrictions.
Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't even talked about the kitchen crew yet.
Let's do that, please.
They're amazing. They're so good.
Between the three of them, I think they have about 60 years of chef experience. They're geniuses. Nick is my business partner and the kitchen manager, head chef. And Red is our sous chef. And then we've got a line cook who's named Josh. The three of them have worked in probably every kitchen in Bremerton. And this spot has, what I did was I said, the kitchen's yours. I want you guys to create what you know is amazing. And they did, and they went with it. And everything is made in-house. So we've got about 10 different sauces that they came up with in their brains and executed, and they're all made in-house. We grind our own meat. We do, I'm not allowed to say what, but we do 2 types of meat in our burger, house grind it, house season it. We tried to get some bakery partnerships to support locally, but no one had capacity. So Red, the sous chef, said, how about I bake the bread? So we make our own baguettes, we make our own potato bread, and it's just, if you know good food, you can tell the thought and the love and the like passion that goes into these meals, and the way people responded to it just made me so happy. People were so happy with the food.
Yeah, from the pictures, they all look amazing for sure.
Yeah.
And that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were people that would buy, they couldn't decide what to do. So they would each buy a couple things and then take some stuff to go too, because they wanted to try everything on the menu at once.
Very cool.
And that's something I want encouraged too. I want, people to share plates. That's one of my favorite ways to dine. So that was kind of...
Yeah, I mean, if there's 4 of you that come in, each get a different thing and fucking share. I used to love doing that.
Yeah.
And then I got this weird phobia about people touching my food.
Oh.
Yeah, you better not fucking touch it. I remember Lori and I one time had a meal at the casino, and this drunk lady walked by and just snagged one of our fries. It was a clean snag, but still I was like, oh, no, you didn't. I'm throwing this in the trash. You better come finish this, bitch.
So speaking of that, Allison, the happy hour and the dinner hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's mention that.
Yeah, we've got 2 happy hours, early and a late night. Early happy hour is a smaller menu, but still really yummy. It's just smaller portions, but you can get our pork belly, you can get a burger, you can get all the things. Early happy hour is from 3 to 5, and late night is from 9 to 11. I'm excited about that because we've been seeing people walking around downtown at night as we're working, being like, man, there's nowhere to get good food at this hour.
And they smell the food coming out of the kitchen, and they're like, are you guys open? Are you open? And we're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely going to get a lot of foot traffic down there.
Yes.
I love the sign. I love the logo. I love the flags outside. Yeah. You're going to get a lot of foot traffic, no problem.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially walking from the ferry, too,
Yeah.
Shipyard workers, ferry, all that good stuff. So
yeah.
We should even fucking have a chalk arrows all over the sidewalks in downtown Bremerton that lead down to the Speakeasy.
I love it.
We discussed that, but we're wondering permit issues or
stuff. Right on the sidewalk, no big deal with chalk.
Yeah.
That'll just be your job every day, shall we?
I can do that.
Track runner.
You're like, who's that guy in a suit that draws all over the sidewalks?
It leads to the restaurant. Shut up. You're not supposed to know about it.
Another thing we're excited for is everybody coming in and checking out the space. Like, we've had a lot of good feedback on it, and it was previously Shenanigans and TNT, and before that Mobster Mike's, and so we've kept some things around to hark back to it as respect to what it was, and that's kind of neat too. So
For sure. Absolutely.
Grandfather clock is still there.
Yeah, yeah.
We got rid of that piano though.
We had to get rid of the piano.
We didn't have enough space for it.
Yeah.
Well,
And then one other thing is we worked with the Kitsap Historical Museum and found some really cool photos of Bremerton during Prohibition, and so we blew those up and framed them, and they're on the walls. So it's
Nice.
yeah.
I wonder if we can find the old Bremerton law that was put into place a long time ago where it says you're not allowed to shuck peanut shells on the streets.
Oh, that would be
That would be a cool
amazing if
clipping
we
to
could
get.
find that. Yeah.
Yeah.
if anybody knows or has it,
Yeah. Let us know.
And
Yeah.
then we can serve peanuts, and when they shuck the shells on the streets, we can call the cops on them.
Exactly. Hey, you're breaking the law. Don't shuck your peanut shells out here, boy.
See?
See? I love that. I love that. Anytime someone does an impression of that, I laugh every time.
Me too.
Look here, see?
Shelby did an interview, I think, with you where I
Yeah.
laugh about it every time I think about
Yeah.
it, where he was like imitating a cow from the 1920s. He
Yeah,
goes, moo, see?
That was hilarious. Even the cow's getting down on it. But yeah, are there any closing things that either one of you want to say about the opening, the grand opening, the future, what you're excited about? Maybe something we didn't hit on?
Come check it out.
Yeah.
602 4th Street?
Yes.
Okay.
Check it out. My passion is community and bringing people together, and it makes me really happy to see people eating and drinking and being a community. So I look forward to seeing everybody doing that.
Yeah, and just know when you support Remedy, you're supporting a good group of people that have worked their ass off and dedicated their lives to this. So you will see that blood, sweat, and tears wiped all over the walls, probably. But luckily, there's some.
We're getting it deep cleaned by Tiffany Campbell, by the way.
Yeah, during the soft openings, we had people that just wanted to see what we had done with the inside, and they ended up staying and having drinks and stuff. So
Yeah, fucking
people
awesome.
people are going to be excited about it, and you
Well-
should come check it out. Especially if you've seen it before, come check it out because it is completely different than it was before.
Allison involved a few artists in the design and all the renovation inside, and she's got some local artist paintings on the wall. She's been including a lot of people in the creative community, so it's really a fun place to go and to come see. And she's got a lot of plans for the future, which is exciting, but we're keeping it under wraps. But
It's a Toby Keith concert.
Inside joke, let's not tell the world.
for like live music and some shows. She's got all that in the works, which is super exciting to be able to bring that again, another venue to Bremerton.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Anything else you want to say, Allison?
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I support those who support others. So we'll get the word out, and we'll make sure that you're successful for at least the first year. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Everything after that, you're on your own.
After that, maybe it's expansion.
Ooh, who knows? Yeah. Remedy Speakeasy on the water.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Yeah. We'll get a boat, motherfucker. All right. Well, thank you, Remedy crew, for sitting down with me and talking about Remedy. I look forward to coming down and enjoying some more food. So congratulations on all of your guys' hard work, and I hope that it pays off in ways that you could never imagined.
Definitely. I want to say one thing that I forgot that's very important. All of our cocktails can be turned into mocktails for those who don't drink. And we had a table experience the mocktails at our soft opening, and they went crazy over them. So
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's exciting. Do you have Heineken Zero yet?
It's coming in with the order.
All right. Sweet.
We'll have it Friday.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you very much. And best of luck on the grand opening. I'm sure you guys are going to kill it. And we'll see you there.
Cool. Thank you,
Thank
Joe.
you.
Thank you.